It is now your turn to try two examples where we are dividing a polynomial by a monomial. Please take a moment to attempt these two examples in your lecture notes yourself first, and then return to the video to check your work. In part A, we need to divide and simplify the quantity 4m to the 8th minus 25m to the 5th plus 15m to the 3rd, all divided by negative 5m squared. The first step in dividing a polynomial by a monomial is to recognize we're going to distribute that division by the monomial into each term in the numerator. We don't need to write this step out, but if it helps you, we can. 40m to the 8th minus 25m to the 5th plus 15m to the 3rd, all divided by negative 5m squared, can be rewritten as 40m to the 8th over negative 5m squared plus a negative 25m to the 5th over negative 5m squared plus 15m to the 3rd over a negative 5m squared. Now we have three separate divisions we need to carry out. 40m to the 8th divided by negative 5m squared. 40 divided by negative 5 is negative 8. M to the 8th divided by m squared gives us m to the 6th. So we have negative 8m to the 6th. In the second term, negative 25m to the 5th divided by negative 5m squared. Negative 25 divided by negative 5 is a positive 5. M to the 5th divided by m squared is m to the 3rd. So we have plus 5m to the 3rd. In the third term, we have 15m to the 3rd divided by negative 5m squared. 15 divided by negative 5 is negative 3. M to the 3rd over m squared. 3 minus 2 is 1, and it leaves us with m to the 1st. So we will write that as negative 3m. So our final answer is negative 8m to the 6th plus 5m to the 3rd minus 3m. In part B, we have the quantity negative 24x to the 7th y to the 5th minus 18x to the 4th y to the 6th plus 33x to the 3rd y to the 4th, all divided by 3x y to the 3rd. Again, we will approach this in the same way, where we actually separate this into three separate division problems. So we'll end up with negative 24x to the 7th y to the 5th over 3xy to the 3rd plus negative 18x to the 4th y to the 6th, all over 3xy to the 3rd plus 33x to the 3rd y to the 4th, again, over 3x y to the 3rd. To finish simplifying this, we now need to do the division on each of those three separate terms. In the first term, negative 24x to the 7th y to the 5th divided by 3xy to the 3rd. Negative 24 divided by 3 is negative 8. X to the 7th divided by x, keeping in mind that x in the denominator means x to the 1st. X to the 7th divided by x to the 1st is x to the 6th. Y to the 5th divided by y to the 3rd gives us y to the 2nd. So we end up with negative 8 x to the 6 y squared. In the middle term, we have negative 18x to the 4th y to the 6th divided by 3x y to the 3rd. Negative 18 divided by negative 3 is negative 6. X to the 4th divided by x, or x to the 1st, is x to the 3rd. And y to the 6th divided by y to the 3rd is y to the 3rd. So our middle term is negative 6 x to the 3rd y to the 3rd. And the final term, 33x to the 3rd y to the 4th divided by 3x y to the 3rd. 33 divided by 3 is 11. X to the 3rd divided by x is x to the 2nd. Y to the 4th divided by y to the 3rd is y, leaving us with plus 11x squared y.